Hey, this is very, very, very cold trip to Denver, part 3, long awaited by the 20 of you who watched the last 2. Anyway, day 3, we started off at City O City, which is this amazing little breakfast restaurant. It was so good. It's vegan, vegetarian. Honestly, I'm not being dramatic when I say this was the best breakfast I've ever had. You have to go, you have to have the chicken and waffles. And then it was the coldest day that we were there, so we planned to just spend the whole day checking out the Denver Art Museum. I have been to Denver so many times, and this was my first trip to the museum because, like many things on this trip, I was being a little bit of a hater. And then I was humbled very quickly by how cool and how expansive this museum and their collection was. So we hung out in the courtyard for a bit, and then we went in and bought tickets that included the special exhibit, Soul of Black Folks by an artist, Omoko Boafo. He is a Ghanaian artist. I was not familiar with his work before seeing this show, but I very, very quickly fell in love. We went and saw the other special exhibit. It was something about America. It really was more of like a mixed gallery. This place was huge. I mean, this totem pole was one of a set of 2. It was the shorter one, and I just could not stop thinking and wondering like how they got it into that space. We saw some photographs from some local Colorado artists. They had a ton of classical pieces, and then of course, because Ken's is an interior designer, we had to check out the architecture and design wing, and it didn't disappoint. They had so many cool pieces. I wanted to take all of them home. We spent all afternoon there, and I feel like we barely scratched the surface, but because we were traumatized by missing the bus twice in the morning, we were at the bus stop super early, just messing around in the snow. It was a short little ride and then another short little walk to ESP Hi-Fi. I don't know if it's pronounced ESP or ESP, but it was very cool. We had a couple of drinks. We had some delicious like olive and nut snack that was on happy hour. And then we just listened to this guy jam out. And we ended up at Reckless Noodle House, which has sort of a tiki Asian fusion vibe. We got a couple drinks to round out the night. Kenzie got this vegetable fried rice, and I got this beef cheek noodle, including this Vietnamese coffee creme brulee. So good. And that was it. That was the end of our trip to Denver. And next time we're here, we'll be married.